It's March 12th, 2005.
The day
The
before.
day before Dad's 93rd birthday.
I don't feel 93,
You don't look it either.
except when I get out of breath.
Well,
That's temporary.
yeah, that can happen anytime. You just got to find out what's going on
Yeah.
and take care of it.
Right.
Jeffrey, what would you ask your grandpa if you could ask him anything about his life when he was growing up or anything about the war?
I really don't know, especially in front of a camera.
That makes it rough, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Self-conscious.
We'll let you think about it for a while.
You do that.
What would you want to tell Jeffrey, Dad?
Whatever answers to any question. My earliest memories were on the farm, a three-generation family, Grandma and Grandpa Dietz, their four children, Uncle Walter, my mother, and my dad, who'd married my mother, of course, and Uncle Edgar.
I'm glad
and
to hear
Irma.
that.
And then my older sister Marin and myself, three generations. We could be around the table eating a meal, and all of a sudden get quiet. What do I hear? Everybody get up from the table and run outdoors to see that miracle flying up in the sky.
Oh, wow.
Now that makes you laugh.
Yeah, no. So that they were far and few between, too?
Very much so. Yeah. The only time I was ever close to one back in those days was at a county fair, and a what do they call him? A barnstormer pilot, a barnstormer. Yeah, would come to the county fair, and for a fee, you pay him. I don't remember what it was. Say it was $20, and he'd take you up for a 10-minute ride.
Oh, wow. So
Most people were afraid to.
really?
Yeah.
Did you go up?
Oh, my parents wouldn't let me
Yeah.
go up.
Yeah. It'd probably be too much money anyway.
Yeah. 20, it was probably $10. It would be like, hell, that would be close to $100
Right.
today.
Right.
No, it's hard to remember the many, many changes that I've seen in my lifetime.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen, right, from most people riding a horse, right?
Which I did myself.
Right. To people going to the moon.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I took my first date on a horse and buggy ride.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it your family's buggy?
Yeah. It was on the farm. The family was over, after church, they would invite one or two families to come over for a big dinner of chicken and dumplings and mashed potatoes and biscuits and, you know,
Right.
big meal. And there was a girl I was sweet on. Thought I was at the time. And I asked one of the adults, I think it was Uncle Walter, the oldest son, if it would be all right if I took Geraldine down to the barn and hitched up old Dexter and went out for a horse and buggy ride with her. And well, now that I've started this story, I'll have to tell the rest of it.
Yeah.
It's it was funny. I was so proud I could go down there and I could get that harness off the racks and put it on old Dexter, and he knew me. Hell, I used to like to ride bareback. We had no saddles in those days. I'd lead Dexter over to a place where there were steps, a stoop with steps going up to the top of the stoop. I couldn't get on Dexter without leading him up to beside the stoop. I'd go up the steps. From there I could get over on his back. But a buggy was different. You know, and I backed him in between the whatever you call it, I forget now. I even forget the terminology. and hitched him up, and off we went. And I thought I'd give Geraldine a little bit of a better ride, so I did a couple of little flips on Dexter's back with the rein, and he broke into a trot. And then I was embarrassed, because every step he took, trot, 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 blow wind, blow wind, blow wind. And I was so embarrassed, we never said a word. And when I found a place to turn around, I turned around and went right back to the barn.
That's funny.
I never gave Geraldine another horse and buggy ride.
You never did. Disadvantages of a horse.